morning. Happy Motivation Friday. That's right. If you're ready to get motivated for the day, get motivated for the weekend, get motivated for your next cruise, your last cruise, a cruise you're never going to go on. It doesn't matter. We're here at Sea Lake Journeys to get you motivated. That's right. Thanks for joining us here. It is February. What day is this? The 21st, y'all. February 21st. Yeah, there's only like another week left in this here month. So if you're going to get something done in February, you better get busy. Now, I just walked outside, y'all, took the dogs outside, and it's like 44 degrees here, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. I guess because it's been, like 84 here lately. So it was a pleasant surprise. I was like, oh, I should have put pants on this morning. Yeah, it was wonderful. So, hey, let's get over here and say hey to 10 or 70 people here real quick. Oh, what do we got here? We've got How Travels with Chris. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Woo-hoo! All right. And we got Ryan coming in. Chet, let's get this party started with cowbell. John, if you're in here, cover your ears real quick because, when Ryan asks for the cowbell, he's going to get cowbell. Yeah. All right. Look at I think the pink pony and the rabbit like the cowbell. Okay, that's the way to kick off a Motivation Friday right there, Ryan. That will definitely get everybody in a motivated kind of mind, right? Woo! And Denise is here. Chet Biggs. Good morning to you, Denise. And welcome with Goldie. Goldie's here. Hi there, lovely people. Hey, Goldie. Goldie. And right on hay, we got a hay, and we've got a lurking. That's what I had to do this morning, Goldie. I was lurking on Jimmy's show. I was lurking on Eddie's show. I'd come in and see some of the chat, and then I could listen in, when I was doing stuff. For some reason, I just been behind today. I feel like the time has shrunk. It seems like 30 minutes is like 5 minutes. And I think, I got 30 minutes to do this. And then I'm like, where'd that time go? This is one of those days that's like super duper fast. And wow. Hey, by the way, don't forget we got a raid parade today. Starts at 2:00. We've got a video in there on the Umai teppanyaki. The guy that tosses the eggs around in the air, catches them in his hat, and sings songs and makes you some great food there at the grill. Yeah, we got a fun video on that. To me, the teppanyaki is as much, if not more, about the fun, about the entertainment going on as it is about the food. I mean, the food's always good. And I like going for the food. I like what they make. But really, it's kind of like the dinner theater vibe. It really is what makes teppanyaki so fun and makes it what it is. Chris. Hey, Pete, what's going on right there? It's a cruise life way over there in England. I wonder if you're cold over there this morning, Pete. I mean, 44 here. I was shocked. I had no idea I was going to get down that cold again. But here in Florida, we continue to get little cold spells all the way through mid-March. And how do I know that? How do I remember that? Because we always would go to Bike Week. And before Bike Week, where we live, we have what's called the 12 Hours of Sebring. It's a race out here. Now NASCAR owns it, but they still continue that race. And it's always in mid-March. And it didn't matter if you went to the 12 Hours of Sebring, or when we went to Bike Week over in Daytona, which is usually the same week, it was always be cold. It's like, what? It seemed like it would always get cold. And usually that was the last big cold snap we would have. And then you just have a couple of cool days, and then it'd be back to hot again. Denise, Ryan, and Robin. You got a hair in here, Robin? She says, hey. She's already in there working this morning, doing her stuff, getting her stuff ready on her job, and butterfly stuff too. So apparently we're going to have to feed two of them by hand because they can't go outside because the wind's blowing gently out of the east at about 100 miles an hour right now. Hey, 2 weeks until Helen. There you go. All right, Denise is reminding everybody, if you're going to go to Helen, you only got 2 weeks until it's time to get there. If you need more information on that, I know you can get a hold of Captain Billy. I know you can get a hold of Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian. Eddie knows some stuff over there too. So find out any information you might need to know from them guys, because I've never been there. I watch their videos every year, their vlogs, and it looks awesome. It looks great. It's like a little village up in the German Alps. It looks cool. A great place to go meet up with some of your vloggers if you can get there, y'all. Oh, hey, Chris. Hey. Oh, it's still snowing where Chris is at. Still snowing up there. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying 44 is a little chilly, but yeah, it's snowing up there where Chris is at. Denise, hey. Hashtag SLJ. That's how you get your link in there, y'all. Hit hashtag SLJ. Let my little robot put your link in there so that other people can find you, get to know you, and love you like we do here at Sea Lake Journeys. That's right. I keep hoping some advertisers are going to call me and say, hey, we want you to advertise our carpet. Your carpet. Hey, come on to Bob's Carpet. Get yourself a magic carpet, a real carpet, a flat carpet, shaggy carpet, whatever kind of carpet you want. And tell them that Sea Lake Journeys sent you. You know, I think I'd be great at commercials like that. Cold here in Florida, says Ryan. I know. You know, and 44 really isn't that bad, is it? Except for that wind that's blowing 100 miles an hour out of the east. I'm like, what is this? The wind makes it feel colder than what it is. 44, wind chill's about -8 out there. That's what I'm saying. Hey, I passed 100 watch hours. Woohoo! Go Denise. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you, catching the watch hours, you know, that's something you got to do if you want to get up there in the YouTube thing. That was one thing we were very blessed with. By the time we got to 1,000, we already had like 6,000 hours. So we had the hours long before we got the subscribers. And I tell you, right, this last couple of days, I go up 2 subscribers, down 1. Go up 1, back down 1. Go up 2, back down 1. It's been crazy here on YouTube here in the end of February. Hey, 21 degrees, bone tired. Come on, Denise, that's too cold. That's too cold. Hello. Dwayne's car wouldn't crank this morning. Had to take him to work. Yeah, no. Hey, Denise, if you're driving home, if you're driving Dwayne to work, if you're driving to the convenience store, let's Sea Lake Journeys drive with you. I'm going to get my radio voice on this morning, so I will sound totally different than I normally do. And because I want to talk about a show that Robin from Sea Lake Journeys was watching last night, and I started watching with her. And it was so interesting. I thought, oh, no, it's going to be another one of those stupid, mindless shows that I don't mind watching because you don't really have to pay attention to it. But this one's some kind of dating show, right? And you don't get to see the people. And there's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys now. So anyway, you just talk to them through a wall. So you can hear their voice. You can hear the way they talk. And they can tell you each other. I guess you just wanted me to not be so loud. So you can tell anything about yourself, ask any questions, except for physical descriptions. You can't say, hey, I'm this tall, I weigh this much, I got this color hair and this color eyes. You cannot describe any physical features of yourself, okay? So the only thing they have to go on is things you say, what they hear in your voice. And, you know, you can ask about what their job is and how old they are. You can know things like that, but that's it. That's it. So what an interesting dating show. And I thought one dude was really interesting. He said, listen, my sister's blind and she does a lot better knowing people, what they're really about, what they're really like than I do. He says, that's why I've not had any success in my love life. He goes, and that's why I'm here. He says, I want to get a perspective of people like my sister has who's blind. And I'm like, wow, how about that? How about that? You know, how much information do we get from people based just on what we hear? You know, whether we hearing their voice, hearing what they say, how they say it. You know, some people can talk very monotone and maybe, you know, they just are a robot or whatever. And other people are just crazy, you know, like that guy from Sea Lake Journeys. So how does that affect, if you could not see somebody and you just heard them, how does that affect you? Makes me think of the radio days. You know, we used to listen to the radio all the time, you know, back when we was younger. And you'd hear these guys on the radios for sometimes years. And then one day you see a billboard and you see a picture of them, you're like, that's what they look like? What's going on here? My camera just went wookie wookie. What are you doing?
Making these dogs settle down.
Okay. It's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Yeah. So The dog ran off with a blanket. Okay, y'all missed that, but so you've talked to somebody on a phone for years, and so you think you gotten to know them, and somehow you got an image in your head, maybe, and then if you meet them in real life, you're like, you don't look anything like what you sound like, or wow. Have you ever done that? Y'all remember doing that? Hey, it's 18 degrees, but feels like 10. Woo! 44 and feels like -8 here. That's all right. Aaron Smith, good morning, all you motivated minions. Right on, Aaron. Good morning to you. Double squeakies for Aaron. The word of the day was minions. Yeah, I just made that up. I can do that because that's how I roll. Yeah. We're at 140 subs. All right, Denise. Woohoo! All right. Hey, you're going to Helen. You should be able to get some good video stuff out of there. Go over and check out that spaghetti ice shop. It's supposed to be an ice cream shop, but you're getting spaghetti ice. Get some video of that, your hotel room, drive up and down the main street, let people see that. Great stuff. Get some interviews with somebody. Maybe go live with an interview. Hey, I'm talking to the rabbit this morning. Rabbit, what you got to say about Helen? Not a lot. Okay, we'll move on. Who's next? Good morning, everybody from Foodie's Vacation. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, good morning to you, Vicky. Makes me think of the old school show, The Dating Game, and then the in living color spin of it, Wanda. Yeah. You're sitting where you can't see people and you ask them questions and stuff. And now this show was a little more in depth than that because it goes on and on. It's not just a little 30-minute show. There's several episodes. And they don't have to be stuck just meeting the one person. They go to another room and meet somebody else, So one person may come in, you're talking to them for however long they talk. I don't know. It seems like it's probably an hour or so. And then that person leaves and another person comes in. And finally, you whittle it down out of all the people. Who do you want to set up a time to talk with? So you narrowed it down to the rabbit and the pink horse up here. You say, well, I'm really only interested now in these two. And so you split up your time between them until you find the one. Yeah. How about that? And you never see them. You only talk to them. And ahoy there, Captain Billy. The real captain is here. Right on, Captain Billy. Good morning to you. Hey, I just let everybody know if they need information about Helen to get over there, subscribe to your channel, check out Captain Billy, and he can answer your questions. And he's got great videos of Helen, too, to let you see, if you haven't been there before, you can see what it's going to look like. The hotel, the downtown, the spaghetti ice place, and all that in the restaurant. Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Woohoo! Happy Motivation Friday. How'd y'all like that thumbnail, by the way? Robin was laying in a hammock. I thought, sometimes you got to relax to be motivated. And I find myself like that sometimes. I'll be, it's heading into the afternoon. I'm getting a little tired, and I know I got a project outside I've got to finish up. So what do? I lay down on the couch with the dogs, and I relax. And after a while, I get motivated from that. And I jump up, and I run outside, and I finish that project. Or sometimes I go do something else. But I digress. We get something done anyway. Ahoy, Chris, 2 weeks till the Helen. That's right. Hickey World Tour. Hello, all. Currently drinking a few beers in Singapore. It's a beautiful, hot, and humid night. We were just talking about the winter time over here. We got 44 degrees with wind chill of -8 here in Florida. And we got 21 and snow and up there where Chris is at. We got 20-something where Denise is at. We got some cold weather here. And Hickey comes in and reminds us that in Singapore right now, it's a beautiful, hot, and humid night. Well, you know what? I'm giving double squeakies right there to you. Yes, we love that. Have a great time there in Singapore. And we'll look forward to your vlogs. They got some great vlogs over here at Hickey World Tour, y'all. In fact, put your hashtag SLJ in and let other people here in the chat find you, get to know you, and love you like we do here at Sea Leg Journeys. Okay? See you there, Captain. And Denise. That's right. All of these people are going to Helen right here. Everybody's going, yep. Captain. Yeah. Woohoo. Radio, in a former life, I made my living talking on the radio. And the rest of that life training, my RoboJock replacement. Yeah. RoboJocks came in and took it over. Do they, I don't know, do they still have any kind of music radio where they still have a DJ? I don't even think there is such a thing. But, I don't even listen to the radio no more like that, And the only times we turn the radio on in the car is listen to Spotify. And that's because we listen to The Conscious Cruiser, which comes on Monday mornings at 8:30. We've got 20 episodes out there, y'all. So get over and check out on Spotify on your radio, The Conscious Cruiser. And that's Scott from Controversial Cruising, Elisa from Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, and myself. And we go on there and we give you all kinds of great cruise tips in a radio setting. How about that? And yeah, I used to like the old radio days. I kind of miss having it on sometimes when I'm outside doing something. Although now we got a Pandora or something like that. Something like that. We turn on like yacht radio. It's got all the stuff from like the 70s that we used to listen to on the radio. Really cool. But there's no DJ. I do have 2 playlists on Helen, Georgia on my channel. Yes, you do. I was just telling everybody about that, and they need to go over and check it out, especially if they haven't been, so they can get an idea of what they're getting into, right? Ahoy there, semi-shirtless honorary temporary captain of the color guard and drumline, Ryan. Oh boy, that's great there. Ahoy! Hashtag SLJ. That's how you do it right there, Ryan. And good morning, Bama Nola. My personal favorite Bama Nola right there. In fact, the only Bama Nola, because there can be only one, and it's Billy right there, Bama Nola. Good morning to you. Good morning, Captain. Thanks for all the kind words. Well deserved. You guys are awesome. We love you guys. And ahoy there, Bama Nola. That's how you do it. Hashtag SLJ. Urge everybody, if you don't know Hikanuki World Tour, to get over there and subscribe to them and check them out. You're going to find some great stuff on there. Or my name ain't Chet from Sea Lake Journeys. And it is. That is my name. Hey, nope. Spotify or Sirius XM for us. There you go. That's it. We got the Spotify too, and we only listen to it when we're in the car. And that's when we play our Conscious Cruiser episode. Have I mentioned the Conscious Cruiser comes on Mondays at 8:30? Well, except for this coming Monday. We got one more Monday that the Conscious Cruiser is still off cruising. So Chet from Sea Lake Journeys will be filling in with the Rise and Shine show Monday at 8:30. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're going to get Jen Cohen at 8:30. Don't miss out on Jen. She's awesome. Get over and check her out. And then Wednesdays and Fridays, right here with us. Hey, y'all. Hey, Will G, good morning to you. What's going on? Happy Motivation Friday. We hope you're motivated today. If you ain't, you're in the right place. We'll get you there. Gotta go. Wife needs another Tiger beer. Tiger beer. Woo! Hey, in the Philippines, that's got to be great. All right, have fun, and thanks for stopping in. Hey, good morning. Hashtag SLJ. Y'all check out Captain Billy. Get over there. He can give you all that Helen information, along with some cruise stuff too, of course, And Bama Nola says 22 days until they get on the Mardi Gras. Oh, Mardi Gras. You're going to love that Mardi Gras. We love that ship. We would definitely go on it again. And we definitely get in one of those cooking classes again. But, getting back to that crazy dating show, visually, we're kind of visual people, ain't we? I think that's why YouTube is such a success, because you can feel like, you're in the chat, and you're talking to somebody and you can see them as well as hear them. Whereas the radio days, you could hear them, but there was no real way to communicate with them. You didn't really feel like you was there talking to them or there listening to them. Like right here, it feels like we're all sitting here at the same table, right? There's a table here, by the way. I know y'all can't really see it from where you're at, but you can hear it anyway. There's a table there. I got a chair here with the rabbit. And in this kind of setting, we can actually see, well, I can see y'all. Can you see me? No, wait a minute. Y'all can see me and I can't see y'all. You know what? I think I need a commercial to get something to drink. So this is what kind of day it could be in your life. Update, y'all. So it's sort of like a drive-through today. You know, I always say when you go through a drive-through, you can order anything you want, but you're going to get what they bring you. So I ordered 2 eggs over medium and the hash browns. And I got 2 eggs over medium with bacon.
I ordered strawberry jelly and I got syrup.
Syrup? Pretty close, ain't it? So today, it looks like it's going to be a order anything you want, but get what they bring you day. Yeah, it could be that kind of day for you. Order anything you want and get whatever they bring you. That happens to me a lot. I just laugh it off. I think it's funny. I want 2 eggs over medium with hash browns. I get 2 eggs over medium with bacon. I'm not going to complain. I'll eat the bacon. I just figure somebody back there knows me better than me and go, you don't need no hash browns. Give that boy some bacon. You know, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, she don't need no blueberry jam or strawberry jam. We'll just send out some syrup. That's the way we think of things like that. We're like, well, somebody back there knows what we want better than we do. We just laugh it off. Hey, Bama, Karma, Lynn for the win. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. Woohoo. Oh, yes. And Carmen, Denise. Yes. All right. So, hey, do you have a cruise countdown? I already saw one in there. Bama Nola's 20. How many days was it, Bama? 21? My cruise countdown is a little bigger now. I got 78 days. But, man, 78 days is going to go fast, especially with days like today. This morning has just, it seems like 15 minutes, you know, that I've been up, and I've been up for 3 hours. So, I don't know. It's going to be that kind of day. It may be a faster day than what I think it's going to be. It may be a day like this. Yeah, how about that cowbell right there for you? You know it? When I saw Ryan typed in, we need cowbell this morning, I thought, oh, I got to get the cowbell over here. And then I went and got that video. I said, I need a video with cowbell in it. Hopefully I get everybody motivated and going, right? Hey, Foodie! And Bone Tire. Yeah. That was, by the way, that was Robin from Sea Lake Journeys on the zip line. They're in Great Stirrup Cay, the private island for Norwegian Cruise Lines. If you haven't been on Norwegian, it's a pretty good cruise. And if you haven't been to Great Stirrup Cay, that's a really nice island. All the private islands that the cruise lines have are really good. I think Great Stirrup Cay is exceptional. That was when we did our group cruise, and we had one giant cabana, you know, so all of us could hang out up there when we weren't off doing our other stuff, which consisted of zip lining and going down to the beach, big sandy beach right there in front of us. They did have lifeguards there, and they had bar service, like waiters coming around down to the beach. And so that was really cool. And they had food everywhere. Not food on the ground, but food trucks and restaurants and stuff. It's really, really nice island. I would definitely book a cruise to go back to that island. If I was looking at an NCL cruise and I saw Great Stirrup Cay on it, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's going to be a great day at Great Stirrup Cay. And it's so funny. You know what the island next to Great Stirrup Cay is? It's Coco Cay. You know, Coco Cay used to be called Little Stirrup Cay. Yeah. Norwegian bought Great Stirrup Cay, and Royal Caribbean bought Little Stirrup Cay. And they're like, oh, no, we're not calling our island Little Stirrup Cay. Not when Norwegians got Great Stirrup Cay. So they changed the name to Coco Cay. But, yeah, when you're coming in, of course, it's obviously a tender port, right? We rode the tender into Great Stirrup Cay, and you look off to the right, and there's Coco Cay. And you can see the balloon up in the air, the hot air balloon. You can see the ships over there. It's something to look over there and see that. And we do have a video up of Great Stirrup Cay, and we did make sure to record Coco Cay over there in the distance as well. Thought it was kind of cool to see that. My countdown is 13 days and asleep till Helen. 195 days till Carnival Firenze Mexican Riviera, and 202 days until Carnival Luminosa Alaska. That's going to be awesome, doing a side-by-side cruise from the West Coast, heading south one week, heading north the other. I'll tell you what, that's going to be awesome. I would love to do that one day. That's a great idea for a side-by-side cruise right there. And I haven't seen anybody do that, Captain Billy. So you may be the first one that invented that. So I can't wait to see what goes on there. And here's a countdown for you. Only 414 days till the ABC cruise. That's right. Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, out of the port of Miami on the Carnival Horizon. So if you're a Carnival cruiser, or if you're not a Carnival cruiser, how about this 8-day ship cruise on the Carnival Horizon out of Miami? Yeah, that was easy to say. In April of 2026, contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean today. Tell him, Bruce, hold on. I got my income tax money. I want to spend it all. I want to book a cruise with everybody that's going. And there's a whole herd of us going on that cruise. It's going to be fun. And thanks for that countdown, Chris. Just think, in 2 more weeks, guys, we'll be down to the 300s. It's time's flying by. But yeah, get your income tax and book that rascal today. Our next cruise is in May on the Enchanted Princess. Really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to it. And Fearless Rambler is going to be coming on that same cruise with us. And he just put up a video this morning of the Queen Mary and staying on that. Now, that's interesting. That ship was, from the 1930s. So we're looking at almost 100 years later, to our date. So if you want to go back in time and see what cruising was like 100 years ago, just catch a glimpse of it. Check out Fearless Rambler's video that he put up. I think it was last night he put it up. I watched it early this morning. But wow, how cruising is changed, how it's different. Very interesting. All right. Hey, what time is it? 8:49? Okay. Yeah, See Me Traveling wasn't here this morning, so I came in a few minutes early. Hopefully Curtin Marshall will be back next week. And so don't forget Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m., Jimmy the Astute Tourist. 7:15 Monday through Friday, Eddie Lugo Studios. 8 o'clock Monday through Friday, See Me Traveling with Curtin Marsha. And 8:30 on Mondays, Conscious Cruiser, but Sea Lake Journeys will be filling in. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Jen.Cohen. Wednesdays and Fridays, Sea Lake Journeys. Woo! That's a lot to say. All right, guys. I don't think I got anything else unless you want to talk about the port tax that they're talking about, maybe taxing cruise ships. If you want some cruise news. Apparently this failed, I don't know, 8-9 years ago when they tried to look into it before. And I'm just curious, we pay port taxes and fees. Have you ever thought about this? And I wonder if the American ports get port fees and taxes, because I know we're paying port fees and taxes when we stop at Cozumel, when we stop at Grand Cayman, and, we stop at Roatan. But what about when the ship comes back to Miami or Port Everglades? Are we paying a port fee and tax there to the United States? I don't know. That's something maybe I'll look into later if I don't forget and don't lose interest. But just something, maybe somebody knows that. I don't know. Yes, that was a mouthful, Chris. If you want to find out how cruising was 200 years ago, just ask Eddie how it was. Oh, yeah, 200 years ago. Yeah, he's riding around, or maybe longer than that. Might have been 400 years ago. He's riding around with Cortez and Balboa. Oh, that's awesome. Good point. But yeah, so I see other ports now are raising more money through head count taxes or whatever they want to call them for every cruise passenger. You got 2,000 passengers. We want another $5 a head. They got to pay it whether they get off in the port or not. So all around the world, this is going on. I guess the United States is seeing, how come they're collecting all this money and we're not, So I don't know. I don't know if we pay port fees and taxes in the U.S. or not. Maybe we did. I don't know. Vicky. Okay, guys. Well, 9 o'clock is Go Live Together with Eddie, Jeremy, and Cheryl. And so we're going to get out of here a few minutes early. Yes, smash that thumbs up. I sure appreciate that. Thanks for that, Chris. We're going to get a few minutes early so you can go to the bathroom, get you a drink of water, ring your cowbell, take the dogs outside, run for a drive to the store, whatever you got to do, and then be back there at 9 o'clock for them. All right, guys, thanks again. See you on the raid parade today at the Umai Teppanyaki on the Sun Princess. Until next time, we'll see you around the channel. See you around the channel.